Alright, here we go. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of College Hoops 2K8. And we are 10 games in, we are 10-0, and I think this is probably the toughest stretch we have had so far. The upside is we're going to have about 3 solid weeks of recruiting through all of this. And yeah, I think by the next time we do anything, we'll be basically, I would say we're basically just going to be skimming through these. Yeah, I don't think there's enough, you know, high quality teams for me to play through these. I think even like the St. Mary, or not even St. Mary's, Loyola Marymount, and I think Santa Clara are the best I got towards teams that might beat me. And even then, I'm not really all that, like, I don't really care all that much if they were to beat me, like, 1 or 2 games, because whatever, we're already, like, number 13, we can just keep this rolling here. But yeah, we're staring down the barrel at, like, a number 1, or at least, I think right now we would sit at, like, a number 3 or 4 seed. I don't know, bracketology is not a thing yet. Probably not until, like, the beginning of the next year, I would say. I think once you start getting through some of the conference stuff, that's when it would really hit. But, yeah, this is probably our toughest test right here in the Kansas game, and then we've got the Oregon game, which isn't going to be as bad, and then the New Mexico game's not going to be too bad either. They are 11-2, so they're pretty damn good. Oregon's 9-2, and we'll see how we do against Kansas. This is probably going to be the toughest of the games that we have against us right now, so I will jump in on that. And yeah, probably the toughest game we'll have until we actually start the NCAA tournament.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8. The Kansas Jayhawks battle the Gonzaga.
Alright, let's do this. And I don't even think it would be the biggest disappointment if we were to somehow lose this either. Because, you know, losing to Kansas is one thing, but, like, it's losing to Kansas. It's not like an insanely huge deal.
The Jayhawks win the tip-off, and the game is.
Let's see what happens. I'll stay down here like I usually do and protect the paint.
Beats it to the wing, tosses it up, pulled in by Calvert,
and then not get rebounds, which is kind of one of the main points of why I'm, you know, over there.
Shepard.
Ooh.
Goes to the
oh, God. I didn't mean to do that. But, hey, it worked. I hit Y because I was so used to, since I got around to playing NBA 2K14, I kind of got used to hitting it to back down in the paint, and I forgot it was ISO motion here. It's really weird how
he gets the second to fall as well.
Like 2K14 had that nonsense with pressing Y to get into the, like, I understand that. But, like, it's also like, yeah, it'd have been nice if they had kept it, like, here, where, you know, you hold the left trigger and then you're back down into the paint here.
Feeds right wing. Backs him down. Myers has it left wing. Shepard skips it inside.
There we go.
Trailer lets it go. Right
boom. Let's do this.
Game.
We are keeping this up. This is going to be a strong game for us. I can feel it.
Leads him in.
Oh, crap.
The layup was finished.
Now, if I can only see.
He's got 4. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, for an
I
update.
go down into the paint so that I could.
Coach Wilson playing against a team that has the ability to create
so that I could, you know, cover and protect the paint. And then the next thing I know is I'm doing the worst job in the world with it. Hey, Dirty Duck, how's it going? Oh, shit. I accidentally let go of it with my wrist. Oh, my God. Ah!
Takes it up.
Oh, man. Can we
And it's
please?
still knotted up 6. Nice little crossover.
Oh my God.
Kennedy grabbed the rebound.
There was like 3 dudes ready to block him. I don't know which one of the 3 dudes that put their hands up to block that did that.
Jam it home. Baseline. Flat is called for
There you
charging,
go.
and that's his first
Oh,
foul.
charging? Oh, come on. Yeah, that was.
Way to step in front and take the charge, young fella.
It's all right. It's a very fast-paced game that we got going on right now.
Passes it to the left wing. Cool. Feeds it to the right wing.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, there we go. Hey, I finally did what I wanted, what I set out to do.
Shepard uses the crossover.
There we go.
And
we drew a foul. All right, let my thumb not. You know what I need to get is I really do need to find another controller. I know I have another Xbox controller.
Trailer double clutches, lays it right
I know I have at least a couple sitting around. Something with not such worn out thumb grips. It's what I really wish the Xbox One controllers would work with the 360. You know, I can see why not. You know, with the whole current gen, last gen stuff. It's like not, you can't use PS3 controller or PS4 controllers with the PS3 as far as I know. Or maybe you can, and this is an entirely moot point. Cavs lost? Yes, they did. As I pretty much said was going to happen. And then people were like, Klay Thompson, you know.
Inbounds the ball.
Klay Thompson's not as, like, yeah, no, Klay Thompson fouled out one of those games after 6 points. It didn't matter because Kevin Durant dropped like 30 plus. I knew Kevin Durant was going to be like, that was the thing.
Myers brings it up the floor.
They're playing man-to-man here, Vern.
Shepard with the shot. Good.
There we go.
Downtown. And they now go up by 1.
Yeah, like even if Klay Thompson doesn't really do all that well, I'm sure he'll do a good enough job to not completely screw the game up. And of course, Kevin Durant.
When he sees the ball go up, he isn't afraid to go after it.
Trailer backs down. Kicks
Ooh.
it out to the wing. Shepard has it left wing.
Ah, suck it. Oh, God. I just walked, like, right into his hands. Who cares about Klay anymore? There's 3 other All-Stars out there. There really is. Klay ain't good. Klay's not, like... He has his days, but yeah. Because that was what people were telling me. They're like, Klay Thompson, you know, is not what he once was. And it's like, who cares? They got a bunch of other guys out there that could pull that shit off.
I'm sure he's hoping this time out will straighten them out.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Iguodala seems to be having a resurgent year almost.
The three-point attempt missed by Obasowan.
He'll want another shot.
At least in the finals, he seemed to do pretty okay.
He can make it.
Out left. Dumps it to the
Oh, that was a dumb idea, honestly.
Wonderful job of denying the
That was
basketball that time.
all me on that stupidity.
Seabrand pulls it in.
As long as they're missing.
Caught.
See, I started to get used to the...
Myers
I started to get used to how the games go on All-American, and now it's like, I should be doing pretty well. Which honestly, after the several years that I've been, the several seasons now, we're in like season 6, getting out of the second round would be really nice. And I think if we can get a solid win over Kansas without completely messing this up, I think we have a very good shot at getting far. Final 4 or bust. Wouldn't even do good if he goes back to Washington State in his prime, man. Get in there. There you go. I'm honestly, actually, you know what? I'm not very surprised that I'm awake right now. But, like, holy crap. I've probably ingested more caffeine than I probably should. I've basically been running on fumes all day. Like, I went to bed knowing I was only going to get 5 hours of sleep because just of my shitty sleep schedule from this weekend with birthday parties and everything else. And it's not going to get any better this weekend because it's actually my birthday now, at least on Sunday. Yeah, let's work on shot selection. When was the last time we played NCAA Football 14? I don't know. Check the last episode. It's been quite a while. Bad fan. I hate the word fan. Like, I don't think I hope there's not a lot of YouTubers that use the word fan. When you're subscribed to my channel, I'd consider you a viewer. I wouldn't say like you're a fan. It just feels dirty. Like I'm supposed to be more important than just some douche who plays, you know, sports video games and then the occasional wrestling booking game or anime game on Twitch in front of half a dozen people, and then maybe a few hundred people will see this.
With a chance for a double-digit lead. He got the look he wanted
oh shit! I forget the button.
He can light you up in a hurry.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is no button. There's no goddamn. Oh, look at that pick and roll.
Takes the shot.
Okay, bad viewer. It's fine. I got people who don't show up for.
Coach South was
Oh God, I made the worst decisions right there.
He said he wants to collapse their
I got guys who won't show up for months and months and then just kind of show back up again. I just had that actually. I think on the last stream. I can't remember if Nielsen was here for for quite a while. I think he was gone for a bit.
Backs him down.
Nope.
It goes straight out of
See,
bounds.
that's why I tried to ISO motion so that he could spin back the other way, and then it didn't work.
Coach Self is going to let his team have it. He just can't be happy with the run that they've had just now.
The coffee is really killing me. I'm just going to be antsy and then crash, like, probably as soon as I'm done. Or if things get low-key enough on this stream.
Shoots.
I just feel like crashing.
But they still trailed by 8.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
Trailer beats it to the
Oh,
wing.
I shouldn't have, but okay,
It's
it works.
good. He's got 3.
That's probably why he's in, what, isn't he like an 80-something overall? Like, I got a lot of solid talent.
For 3. Rebounded by Roller.
There we
That's
go.
his 5th rebound in this one.
Let's
That
go.
was a much
Let's
quicker
go.
shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's
trying
tough
to-
to fault him.
Nice little crossover.
Oh.
Bigby.
Let's try this again.
Picked off by
Oh,
Cooler, and that'll be
damn.
his 2nd steal of the contest.
Not what I meant.
Goes up, pulls it down. They make it a single-digit game. Shepard brings
But
it
yeah,
up court.
I knew going to bed I was going to get like 5 hours of sleep
Bounces
just
it to
because
the
of
high
my
post.
sleep schedule and everything, but
Gets it
yeah.
in the paint.
Then like it got interrupted like 2 hours in with an apartment inspection. And I remember getting the slip to be like, hey, it's like the yearly, shit.
No good. And
The
they don't get
yearly
the
summer
three-point.
apartment inspection
Black
to
backs
make
in.
sure that,
Skip pass, left wing.
A, nothing illegal's going on, and B, everything's up to
Stolen by
code.
Deuce.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it.
Because the
in there.
last time they were there, everything wasn't up to code. I found out that the smoke detectors in my apartment were like over 10 years old.
Inbounds the
They
ball.
presumably
Played
haven't
around
been
3
changed
minutes
in
left in the
forever
half.
and a day.
Gets it
They're like,
right
yeah,
wing.
these are all over. All the ones in every apartment were over like 10 years old.
That offensive rebound didn't
And
come
then
in
I
by
had an
accident.
issue with
Right where to be.
They
the
now lead
door
by 11.
to my breaker box. Like, it's a door in the fact that it closes,
Left
but it
wing.
doesn't.
Shoots it.
The hinges, it was like
The
rusted off the
three-pointer was
hinges.
no good by
So they had to put
Stelly.
a new one
He
on.
wasn't too worried about that one. Gave him room to get it off.
Mainly because they
Oh, there you
prefer
go.
the
There you
long
go.
three
Just shoot
over
over
him
him. Who
driving
cares?
it in.
Last basket on the mark by Black.
But yeah, they did the yearly inspection, and I'm like, oh, is it like 1 o'clock? It's like, no, 11. I'm like, ah, Christ. Today's gonna suck. I went back to bed being like, today's really gonna suck. I completely forgot this was a thing that was supposed to happen. Hey, Turk, how's it going? No. Wow, that was from another goddamn zip code. Felt like it. Ah, shit on.
And they're now out in front by 11.
Surprised you're beating. Hey, I beat Kansas with Grambling. You're surprised I'm beating Kansas with Gonzaga? I beat Kansas with like a 75 overall Grambling. And now that I have a team that could actively compete with them statistically, you're surprised?
Hammond, here's the spin move. Raises up.
The three-point shot was offline by Cool. He'll make that one most of the time. Well, the D got a break on that one.
All right, let's see this. Let's see this. Oh! How'd the ball come out of his hands like that? That was perfect. All the perfect movement if he just kept the ball in his goddamn hands long enough to shoot. He just spins and then it just comes right out. And I'm like, what the how? How did you manage that one? What's the difficulty? All-American. Because there were some people who were kind of unhappy about me playing on All-Conference, so I switched it up to All-American, and that's how I had 3 very salty games, because I was getting shit on. So I pumped it up to All-American, and I seem to be doing pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to do MOP, though. I don't think I'm really cut out for MOP. That was a... I thought that... Oh, the fader did work. Okay. It didn't. It almost didn't even look like it went through. That's how squarely it went through that hoop.
Bounces it to the wing.
Whoops. Mayweather Promotions are targeting August 26th for Mayweather versus McGregor. Are they really going to do... Oh, what are you doing? They're really going to try to do... Is that, like, confirmed? Are they trying to square in Mayweather versus McGregor? Because it's probably the... Oh, nope, not in time. That's probably one of the last things that's going to get, like, serious money. Like, we finally got Mayweather-Pacquiao. To get Mayweather-McGregor would be ridiculous. Look at all the 3 points they took and then subsequently missed. Very solid, though. Hang on.
Who's your pick, Bill?
Trailer has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like he's throwing the ball in the ocean. Every shot he takes goes through, and he looks absolutely unstoppable.
I've had so much coffee and caffeine and everything. I had to get me some, like, sparkling water. Something that has a little bit of taste to it, but not soda.
We're all set to begin the second half.
I forgot how much I love some of the sparkling water flavors. Granted, there's something that's not just your typical basic shit.
Caught. Inbounds it to start the second half. Catches it. High post. Nice move. Oh, never shot by Sebring. He's 4 for 8 for the game.
So yeah, like 5 hours of sleep. It was interrupted, so I got like a 2-hour nap, and then a 3-hour nap, and then working all day. I think it's mostly just due to the fact that I actually had decent sleep at some point, you know, over the weekend, that I'm not completely dead-ass tired.
Let's see if they took that advice. Cool.
Oh. Yay! Once you go, like, once you're only hitting, like, okay, 2 for 12 is, like, what, 1/6? So you're hitting, like, 16-17% three-point shooting, and they're still popping them up, trying to make them work. It's like, if you're shooting 17%, probably not a good idea to keep tossing them up like that.
8 points, and he's his team's leading scorer. Backs down. Trailer kicks it out to the wing. Top of the key.
All right, let's see what we can get going here for a boom.
Passes it.
Oh no, I passed it to the wrong person.
Pulls the trigger.
Ah, it still
Almost a
worked.
three-point opportunity.
Sort of.
Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first.
I like this. I like being able to keep a solid.
He's off on the second. Under 11 minutes left in the second half. Sizing up his man.
What I think about
Misfired
missing
on the
that
last
is
three
nothing
by
more than just
Wiersbe.
a noise.
Lucky break for the defense.
Whoever was supposed to be guarding him better wake up. Because
There you
next
go.
time-
Seabrant is just too fucking
Murray
big for them to
inbounds the
handle.
ball.
I like that so much, having a big dude. Like, I think the biggest dude we had in Grambling was like 6'9", 6'10", maybe.
Wiersbe from downtown. Gets
Then
it
we
to
have a guy
Fuller.
like Seabrant, who I think
He's
is a
2 for 4
legit
from
7 feet.
downtown.
They've got their defense, and it's
Fuck.
Stolen away by Kansas.
Now, if I could just
Top of
keep
the
the
key.
turnovers to a minimum, we could really just...
Wiersbe.
That's really what they're getting us on here is
Catches
turnovers.
it baseline. The last layup was dropped in by Murray.
what a great setup on that.
The only
delivery.
reason they're really
What a
still in
play.
the game.
Shepard uses the
Oh,
crossover.
oh, oh. See, they're going to try to...
Shoots the turnaround. Buried by
Still not double teaming them yet.
Kansas
I want
calls
to see what those
time.
quick stats look like. See, we still got Trailer up there. Roller's got the rebounds. Trailer's got the assists. They're doing good. We got 6 timeouts remaining. They only got 2 left in the entire game. This is not good for them. Whoops.
Well, let's get back to the action. The Bulldogs are making
They
substitutions.
are just burning through timeouts right now. This is really good. This is really good news.
Wiersbe inbounds the ball. Kansas is showing us a little bit of a different look, it would seem. And
Oh yeah,
Tracy Wilson
probably
has a report on
probably
just
not
that.
the best
Tracy?
time to
The
mention it,
Jayhawks just
at least
had
at this
an
point in the
impromptu coaches
stream.
meeting,
But
Vern. They feel like they
because
haven't
I
been
feel
getting
like
their
most
shots
people
off
aren't going
quick
to see
enough.
this,
So
but
look
oh
for them
well.
to really pick up the
But
pace
yeah,
on these
I
next
did
few
I
times
did
on the
actually
court.
happen to
No good.
notice
Last shot
that
by Roller.
because
Just
I
over
had
9
this
minutes
feeling
left in the
that
second
it was
half.
like I had to have been kind of close to like a certain time
Left
for
side.
playing this game.
Wiersbe
As I
fires
found
from the
out,
lane.
I actually
Black
the
hauls it
very
in.
first
That's
video
his
of
third
this
rebound of the contest. Dishes
of
to the
this
right wing.
series
I wouldn't bet on
was
him
June
missing that one again.
23rd,
With the hook shot,
2015.
he takes a
God,
bad bounce and goes out of bounds.
June 23rd, 2015. So like 10 days from now is actually 2 years of
The
this
Jayhawks with
series
some difficulty.
and doing this save. 2 years of working my way
Passes back to the
through
right wing.
Grambling and now this season with Gonzaga. That's a big part of why I wanted to do a
Murray gets
dealio of it
left wing.
tonight, so that
was
like
drilled by Kennedy.
you know at the
They
2-year
cut the lead
deal
to 8.
I can maybe work my way all the way to the NCAA
Black
tournament,
backs
and that could
in.
be like one of the last things of that.
Corner.
I
Takes the
meant to
shot.
pump fake.
Cross.
Oh my
Hauls
God!
it
It's
in.
still.
Stopped by
Oh, why did
Kansas.
he pass?
Stelly passes it
I didn't
up
tell him to
court.
pass.
Takes it
In
up.
fact, I didn't tell him to
Another
shoot.
steal by a team that's
I told him to
establishing
pump
itself
fake, but then he went
as
and
a
shot,
very tough
and then I
defensive matchup.
told him to shoot again, and he passed. So I don't really know what to think about that. But I got a 8 against Kansas, and
Knocks down
they
the
seem to be
first
doing a
one.
good job at least keeping within arm's reach. They're one really big.
The guys he's going
They're
with
one
really
really
play well
big
together.
run
He gets the ball.
away from
Roller inbounds
pretty much
the ball.
having us right dead in their sights.
Skips it down low.
The upside
Backs him down.
is that they'd have to deal with
Shepard,
the fact
easy look. Swishes it
that
through. By
we
eight.
do have timeouts. So if that they get oh
The
no,
Jayhawks will get this one back.
if they do start in on a roll, we got timeouts to spare. So should be pretty okay. But yeah, 2
Hammond brings it
years.
up.
It's kind of it feels almost kind of weird because it's like it's that would average
Hammond
out
catches
to
it,
I think
right wing.
what are we on like 50? This will be 50
Here's
if I do
bold pass. Stelly
if
off
I
the
do
backboard
another one
again.
right around the 2-year
They
mark.
now
That'll be
trail
like
by
episode
6.
51. I think this will be 50.
Knocks it loose. But it's
Damn it.
recovered
Nope,
by
nope,
Cox.
nope.
Roller throws it.
Ah,
Misses
close.
the jumper.
So that would
They're
mean
still out in
that
front by
over the
6.
course of
Cox gets whistled for blocking, and that's his first
2
foul of the
years,
game.
I was
Can't
at least
shuffle those feet
routinely
and
putting
expect
one
to
of
draw
these
a
out
charge.
about every
The
other
ref saw
week,
right through that.
which I think is pretty good. Tyler and Stream and Tyler put back to
Stelling
work in 9
inbounds
weeks.
the ball.
Holy shit.
Kennedy beats it to the left wing.
Why are
Leads
you
him
off
in.
for 9 weeks?
Rebounded inside by Sebring. Kansas is
I actually got a
not
buddy
doing
of
a very
mine
good
who's
job on
been
the boards
off for
today.
the last 2
And
weeks,
Tracy has
and
a
I think
report from
he's
their bench.
Coach
still
Self
off
just told his
for.
assistants if
I
we
think
have
he
to
goes back
defend with
today,
5 guys in the
actually.
paint, then
But
let's
he's
do
been
it.
he's
I'm
been
getting
off for
very
like
tired
3 weeks
seeing
because
us
he
getting
ended up
killed
getting
on the
in a
boards.
car accident.
That
Oh,
sent
you're a
them
teacher.
scrambling to the chalkboard, Vern.
All
Oh,
right, Tracy. How are they cutting into this
well,
deficit?
cool. Yeah, you
Every
guys got
way.
your summer
Offense,
vacation
defense,
ish.
on the boards, it's a complete effort.
Just remember that,
Puts
or
it
it's
up.
just like, oh yeah, they
Pass it in
like
by Traylor.
teachers got to go back to the
16
school
points,
like a
and he
good
is the
2 weeks
leading
before
scorer.
everybody else. Oh,
Jayhawks
you
will
suck!
retain possession.
Wow, I didn't know. I think that's the first time I've truly encountered that. Oh, what an asshole! I want to see this again. Look at that. Boom. Like, intentionally threw that shit off of my shin. That is insanity. Just pow. Fuck yourself.
Kansas is really struggling.
Yeah, 9 weeks seems pretty cool. I remember my teachers, like, during the summer, they would get a job at the amusement park here.
Left wing.
'Cause
Kennedy
we
fires
live,
the three.
Um,
The ball will land
pretty
out
much,
of bounds after the
I
errant
grew
shot.
up in about the same town as
The Jayhawks are making a few
one of the
lineup
big
changes.
amusement parks in the state. I don't know how many amusement parks there actually are in our state. There's probably only like 2 or
Inbounds the
3
ball.
at most.
There's no question what kind of
And
defense they're in.
Adventureland was
Minute.
one of them. I remember they
Pushes
would
it to the
they would
wing.
work there
Flipped
for a
away.
few weeks
But
while
it's
we were
recovered by Obasowan. Out of bounds. Touch last by Kansas.
while school was off. That was an animation, I guess it was. It's one of those. It's one of the. I'm actually surprised. Like the intentional.
Backs down.
The intentional spiking it off of their shin.
Bounces it to the baseline.
I had no idea it was an
Meyer
actual thing in the
gets it in
game,
the
and
corner.
that is amazing to know
Last
that
shot
that is a
missed from
thing.
three-point range.
Sebring with a great offensive rebound.
Because like it's
there.
just
He worked so
you know,
hard
there's
to
a lot of people who
establish
like they'll
Under
use
6
animations
minutes
or
left
something
in the
like
second
that
half.
to be like, yo, look at NFL 2K5 and how much
Left
better
wing.
it is
Puts up
than
the tray.
X
Ball down
Madden,
inside.
whatever,
Right
you know, the most
Great
whatever the most
offensive
recent
rebound.
Madden is.
He worked so
And I think
hard
those
to
are one of those
establish position.
animations where you're
But
just
they're
like,
still
all right,
behind
NBA
by
Live.
6. Sebring.
Do an animation like
Backs
that,
down.
just as an easy reminder of how
They
good
extend
College
the lead
Hoops
to
2K8 is. They do that
Hammond
shit.
with the ball. Hands it off.
Oh, that's fine. You said a home,
Obasowan
dude.
with
I
the
said,
shot. No
I
luck on the three-point
see.
attempt.
I'm mostly a
Kansas
video game
is
type of
having
guy.
big problems from
So
beyond the arc.
the main reason
I
why
think
I
Tracy
watch
has something
Twitch
for us
is
on
for
that.
like the
Tracy?
5
Coach
people I
Self
follow.
wants to see his players move more effectively
I
without
guess
the
I
ball
guess
so
you
they
can see
get
on my
better
channel who
looks
I
at the
follow on
basket. He
Twitch.
told his
Like,
guys, if you get to
and
the open
most of them
spot
don't
on the floor,
stream
I know
more
you
often
can hit
than
that shot. Vern?
Thanks,
once in a
Tracy.
great while. I don't know what New Legacy's doing. They haven't
He makes
streamed
the
in a
first.
while.
The Bulldogs
I'm kinda
will
bummed
make some
about that.
substitutions.
Because I like to see them stream. Demo D streams
Gets
a
the
fair
second to
amount,
fall as well.
but he's
Murray
generally
inbounds the
inconsistent.
ball.
Like he'll stream like
Jayhawks
3
are
days in
really
a row, and then he
The
won't show up for like
Jayhawks
2
use their
months.
second to last timeout.
But that's why we love. That's Demo's one of those dudes that's just like he can get away with
Looks like
that.
they're
Like
getting set to
I
inbound
don't know
the
how
ball.
many subscribers he's gotten over the last year, and he doesn't post shit. He hasn't posted shit to his YouTube in. He hasn't posted shit to his YouTube in
Has it
over a
inside.
year. There's actually a
Obasowan
video
dumps
that
it
was
to
like
the
a.
middle.
I'm actually subscribed to
Sebring
a
tosses
like
it up
a
court.
to like a fan account that takes
Traylor
like highlights of his
backs in.
streams,
Sebring
and where he's just talking
And he'll
about
have a
shit or
chance
just
for the
telling
three-point
stories.
play.
And it's kind of funny because he actually not too
Backs
long
on the
ago
free
did
throw for
a
the
like
three-point
1
play.
year since his last upload.
About
And so there'll be people who are just like, can you upload? And he spent the last year talking about what videos he's got in the can. And he's like, yeah, I've been working on this and this and this, so we'll have something. And then it just never shows up.
Inbounds the ball.
And then there's White Goose, who streams like 5 times a week now.
Gets it down low. The last shot laid gently in.
It's generally a foregone conclusion that if it's a weekday, he'll be streaming, which is fine. He's been playing the same level over and over, but that's kind of the fun thing about speedruns, is seeing him, you know, just that one time that he gets the good run. And generally, he's really good at interacting with chat. That's what I try to do.
Foul shot is good for a 3-point play.
I try to at least interact with chat a decent amount, because yeah, it's one of those things I see that it's just like, damn, even if I'm not completely paying attention to what's on the screen, it's fun to at least just listen to. You know about White Goose? Oh yeah, I'm sub to him.
All right, Tracy. Last tray off the mark by Wiersbe. Might have rushed that one.
Generally, on the days that I'm not streaming, if he's streaming, I'll be like lurking his chat room.
Fires. The tray was missed by Shepard. They've still got a 12-point lead.
I usually don't say much just because I'm not really a heavy chatter type guy. I'm a big lurker, but
the bank shot won't fall.
Yeah.
Kennedy, considering how much
I needed my Twitch Prime sub to go to somebody, and I think the only 2 people I think I'm sub to that actually have like a partnership is Demo and Goose. And I gave it to Goose.
Gonzaga will take its first timeout.
Subs? No. Okay, so we're up by 12. If we could just retain what we're doing. Let's continue the defense, and we'll finish this off in style. And you know, they've been doing pretty all right. But we can have ourselves a solid win here against them.
Black backs down.
Up. Oh! You know, I'm more irritated that he didn't actually land that. Out of everything, he did not land that.
Kansas is really struggling.
The guy who's like 7 feet tall should not be missing a dunk directly underneath the hoop. Between Flow Slam, New Japan World. Oh my god.
Last shot laid in by Murray.
I really need to get New Japan World. Flow Slam, I don't know. Didn't they just like raise the price on Flow Slam? It's like, man, I'd love to watch Flow Slam, but Jesus Christ.
Backs him down. Beats it to the wing. Shepard puts it up.
I don't love indie wrestling that much to spend like $30 a month. I basically would just get cable. It's like if I was spending that much, I'd just get cable. Sure, I wouldn't get a shitload of wrestling, but you know, it'll be enough TV.
Knocks it down off the nice move. They've still got a 12-point lead.
You went for the year and it's $12. Okay, that's right. They do the year thing, and then it's like $12 for the year. I just don't feel like spending that much money in one go.
But it's retrieved by Black.
Nope. New Japan World is the best investment. Holy shit. The only thing that'd be better is if Dragon Gate had one. That'd be like a day one purchase for me.
Bounces it to the wing.
But I think they're making money their traditional way right now, where they're doing their pay-per-views on Nico.
Pulls the trigger.
So, and that does well enough for them.
The D knows he can make that shot unchecked, and he did a good
which is fine, because they have enough shows that I just kind of go, all right, yeah.
It's deflected.
I do need to actually, I do have a Nico account. I just need to actually maybe get around to buying them. Rather than relying on some fucktards. Oh, I went to go shoot, and then he just didn't do anything. Switch Flow Slam to DDT Universal Stardom. I'd do Stardom, man. Stardom really does at least kind of try, and I think it's like $7.50 a month. I was never really, I mean, they upped it a little bit when they upped it, because it was like a YouTube $5 thing, and then they upped it to $7.50, and I'm like, It will be slightly maybe less worth the cost just because of Io and Kyrie leaving, but I mean they still have a lot of really good. They still have Mayu. They still have Jungle Kiona. Hana Kimura and Hana Kimura's ass are very worth $750 a month. Just Hana Kimura in general is generally worth your money.
Nice speed by Trailer. Now's the time typically.
Grossland has evolved and that keeps it. Yeah.
There's no time to
It's the
wear
one
your
thing.
starters out at this point or risk injury.
Nope.
Was missed by Wiersbe.
Dunsky.
That's all for this one. The
That was
Bulldogs
nice.
knock off Kansas 70-56. Now we'll bring you our player of the game.
Do I still play? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't play NASCAR. Although I do have later versions of NASCAR on my computer. I forget which versions work. I think 07 works. I need to remember which versions work. Because I don't think I'd mind doing another career mode again on a later version of NASCAR. That would be like almost more. Because when it came to Dirt to Daytona, I'll be honest, I didn't play Dirt to Daytona all that much when it was out. I was more a NASCAR Thunder. But yeah. NASCAR Heat. Yeah, like Dirt to Daytona I think was specific, like it was technically Heat 2. Because they did have a lot of things that showcased it basically being NASCAR Heat 2. Okay, we need to get a move on with him, and I think we could still get a move on with him. I think we pretty much have him, so I feel pretty good about that. Let me see who. High school senior small forward. High school senior power forward. Oh man. Who should I be using my time and effort on right now? I can't really tell the difference. I would need to scout more. Shit, we'll work on him. With the time I have left. There we go. Are we playing Destiny on PC? Yeah, I'm sure we'll be doing that. I'll get Destiny this time. I will say, I don't, like, I never did get around to the expansions, but, like, Destiny never really caught my... Like, I did play some Destiny, and then it was just like, eh. But yeah, I'll probably get Destiny on PC. E3 want me to invest in a PC again. I should save this just in case. I mean, that was a strong win against Kansas, although they kept just about 8 to 10 points behind me. I think they got down to about 6 with about 5 minutes left, but yeah, they kept it up throughout most of it, and then we just sort of pulled ahead at the end when they started getting desperate. But I still felt pretty good about that. No tuition for the first 2 years. I'm going to save for those last 2. Who needs a 4-year degree these days? Go into the trades. Get a job. I'll tell you, this is about the most serious life advice I could tell you right now, because I got a buddy who decided to become an electrician, and it's done very well for him. Look into some skilled trades. I mean, I don't know what you're going into college for. It could be something extremely useful, but absolutely look into skilled trades.
The Bulldogs win the tip-off and the game is
because
underway.
then you won't have to worry too much about college. There's not a lot of people doing it because there's a lot of people who'd rather just do, you know, college-related stuff. And then, you know, they want to do that, you know, they want to get like a business degree or something like that, you know. But yeah, there's a big demand for the you know, those people. Like, you know, my buddy's an electrician, and he told me, he's like, we're never not going to use electricity.
And it's now
Like we're past a point now where it's like you know, it's not like we're gonna just run out of electricity.
Just before the game, I talked to Coach Hunter. He told me the key is going to be taking
Or
care of the
run out
basketball.
of,
He said they
you know,
have
the
guys on
need
their
for
team
it.
that will
We're
pick
always
it
gonna
clean
need it.
if you make the slightest gaffe. We have to be sharp if we're going to win.
There we go. You're a college boy. Your skills is just skills are just important. Absolutely. Although I do say I do have one friend that she did like the college experience. Like she didn't do college. She went into like what she wanted to do for work. So she has the work experience. She just doesn't have the degree. And sometimes, unfortunately, they just are more into the degree. But I mean, if you do someplace where you can get like an apprenticeship, you'll be working and you'll basically be doing it for free. But that's kind of like your education right there. And they pay ridiculous. But yeah, plumbing's a huge one because people don't want to be plumbers, but everybody shits. So it's like, you know, it's like the book. Everybody poops. There's always going to be a need for plumbers. And then you're going to have more and more stupid people put stuff in their toilet pipe, like put stuff down the toilets that it's going to need work on.
Might have rushed that one just a little
Hey,
bit.
he's doing plumbing shit.
But he got a little over anxious.
I just shouldn't have shot.
Snatched by Peterson.
Peterson did a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Just something to think about at least. I will say. It's one of those things that like when I was like 20, and I was kind of about a year in or so on my at the post office, I was actively looking into it because I was like, I don't want to do college, but this skilled trade thing seems to be good. And I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, it'll probably be quite a while before I consider whether or not I'm going to, you know, dislike the fact that I didn't get into that. I mean, I got a cushy enough job, but yeah, it's one of those things where I was actively looking into that at first because, yeah, like I said, I got a buddy who's an electrician, and I know he definitely makes good money.
Passes it up court, leads him with the pass.
Oh.
Gets the rebound. Just over 9 minutes left in the half.
This guy can usually finish in traffic, but the D was too good.
What in the fuck just happened? Alright, they are on us like shit on Velcro. Let me. Oh my god, my guys are just tripping all over themselves now. This is not good. Alright, let's take a quickie timeout just to regather ourselves. Get ourselves in on this.
This group has a lot of team chemistry.
Right wing.
Oh, no, you're way too far away. He tried reaching for that from like 8 feet away. Like, I think I got it. No, you don't.
To the wing. Grabbed inside by Peterson.
He pulled down that offensive board.
I need to play more TEW. I keep the amount of time I have spent in my life in probably the last 2 years. If it's not directly playing TEW, it's like TEW related, generally with Photoshop or booking or video editing.
Just over 8 minutes left in the half.
It's ridiculous. I would hesitate to say that it's my life, but I definitely spend a lot more time on it than most people spend on most hobbies.
They've got their defense, and it's minute.
I probably spent at least 3 times the amount of time that I stream. If Photoshop was a Steam game, I think I would be a bit fearful of finding out how many hours would be logged on it.
Dumps it off. Passes back. Right side. Finishes with the soft.
Although I did talk to one of my buddies who's a local wrestler here in Iowa, and I hadn't talked to him in a little bit, but he was a local wrestler. He works around the area. He worked for what was it, like Midwest All Pro this past weekend up in South Dakota, Eugene's promotion. He was, I think, like in the main event. But I showed him TEW, and I showed him like you know, certain things and all that, and he was, you know, I was talking to him about all of it, and I was showing him like the run sheets of stuff that I booked, and he's like, yeah, this looks a lot like run sheets for, you know, because he's also he also is on the short list of WWE guys when they come to Des Moines or Minneapolis or Green Bay. Generally in that area, he's on the short list of guys to come in to work. And I know he's done a couple of bit parts on Raw before as like a security guy or something, but he's fucking legit like 6'8", so he's generally too goddamn big to be used as an extra because he's 6'8", and it was one of those things that he was telling us about that, and he was just like, you know, I am exactly what they're looking for at 6'8", but I don't have like that star quality that they need, so I'm too damn big to just be an extra most of the time. He's like, I'm the perfect size for the kind of guy that they want, but not to just be a job guy. I'm too damn big to just be a job guy.
Smalls passes it up court.
But, yeah, I was showing him it, and I was showing him, like, a couple of the streams, just bits and pieces of streams that I, you know, from recent stuff that I had done. And, yeah, he liked it. And, of course, he knows some of the Midwest guys that I book. So, like, when I had Eric Cannon and Darren Corbin, he knows them extremely well. He knows Shane Hollister really well. He knows Matt Cage really well. He was actually kind of bummed because he wasn't able to get to I think it was this weekend he wasn't able to get to Matt Cage's retirement match, which is yet another person that I'm using in TEW that is now like officially retired. It's like, well, shit. Okay.
Fought his way inside, and the offensive rebound by Siakam. Off target on the last layup. He must have thought someone was rotating over to block that.
But yeah, I showed him like I showed him Anniversary 3. Oh, you got your affiliate, by the way. Good job. Congrats. I wonder if I gave enough of a crap if I'd get mine. Also, the whole streaming to Smashcast as well through Restream is probably another thing. To be fair, I could probably just. To be fair, there could come a point, a very easy point, where I actually just drop Smashcast, because at this point, I think generally 99% of everything is just going through Twitch. Like 99% of anyone is basically, is basically Twitch. Oh,
he misses the first.
I forgot he has like a little flick back first, so like that extra split second really screws it up. Because he has the motion and then he just like pushes back a little bit first. Yeah, he good job to Braun Strowman, but like I think they're looking for a James Ellsworth. That's why James Ellsworth is where he was. They wanted someone that was just a scrawny little twerp rather than 6'8" gigantor. 10K bit minimum for quality NBA 2K gameplay? What?
Smith
and by gameplay, I mean, jeez.
The shot from beyond the arc was no good by Neal.
The D caught a break there. That's his shot, and he was wide open.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then
Smashcast, you fucking. Thanks, Kirk.
Can't hit from beyond the arc. Seabrand passes way down court.
That's what a coach wants from his defenders.
Like, nah, you're fine. Don't worry about trying to do anything. Just,
Siakam with the leaner connects. They close the gap to 4.
All right. So we're keeping them kind of at bay. It's just, wow, really? You just, oh. All right, that worked.
He's shooting 66% from downtown. Neal at the control.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Meyer shoots it.
It was fun hanging out with him because he's a loud ass motherfucker. If I just start by the way, if I just start inexplicably doing a podcast at some point, it'll be because he like pressured me into it. Because he really enjoys just the sit down conversations that me and my buddy Daniel had. when we were doing a very short-term podcast.
Oh, yes, that's a fantastic feed to get it down low for the easy deuce.
Yeah, money you can't charge back. I actually put some money in, I think, a couple weeks ago into my Twitch account. Just like 500 bits. Just be like, hey, congrats on blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, good job on blah, blah, blah. Here's bits. Like a tip jar. Where it's like, alright, well, you're cheaper than cable, so thanks. You're cheaper than cable and provide more entertainment. Here's some bits. Do I think Omega will ever go into WWE?
Smith dumps it.
I guess it depends.
And it's controlled by Gonzaga.
I think everyone assumes it's a foregone conclusion. And then there are people who are like, oh, he'll never go. But,
Misfired on that last three by Drayton.
you know,
Ducks with some difficulties. Neal launches it.
I just, I don't know.
He did a real good job.
I think he'll eventually be there. He was there once.
Just getting a hand up will bother most
Of course,
players enough
it's
to
changed
make
a
the
lot
match.
now, but I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion.
Inbounds the ball. Oregon has not been able to shut
probably
down the
will
inside
eventually.
game at all. Tracy is by their bench with a report.
Coach Hunter was
It just
talking
comes
to his
down
assistants
to
a second ago about that very problem. He said he wants
when.
to collapse their defense
When would be
into
the right
paint
time.
and prevent
Yeah, he's
the
wanting to go
entry
after. He's like, yeah,
pass.
yeah,
We'll see
yeah.
if it works.
It's kind of like a here's a checklist of things that like he's got like the Cody Rhodes style checklist without the douchey tweet with everyone that he wants to face or everything that he wants to do.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it.
No
in there.
disrespect on Cody Rhodes. I'm just a little.
By Myers.
I understand why they're not giving
And
us.
it's a 10-point game.
It's one of the dude. I gotta tell you, I was like firmly in the. I don't know why they're. I was firmly in the plant of like I don't know why they're, you know. I don't know why they're putting on like Cody versus Okada when it's clear that Okada's gonna win. Blah blah blah. And then like I listened to. I think it was Was it Figure 4? I think Meltzer had said something when he was reviewing the Omega Okada match. And he was like, you know, it'd make a really good story if Cody took Kenny's win. I'm like, oh, fuck. Can you imagine?
By 12.
It's like, no disrespect to Cody, but Christ. I just don't.
8-second differential.
I feel like there's better candidates.
From downtown, Peterson keeps it alive on the offensive
Cody has to
end.
cross Shibata off the list, yeah. They'd probably put him in NXT. Can you imagine that?
Passes left wing. Paul got it.
Woo!
They're still behind by 9.
See what we got.
Meyer
See what we
passes it
got.
out court.
Oh,
Picks it up. The snap
oh,
beat the buzzer.
get
Wow.
shit on.
They're ahead.
What a fucking end to the
39
half.
to 28. First half comes
Up by
to
11. Let's
Score
go.
39 to 28.
For some reason you see him winning it in Long Beach. Cody should
What
win
do
the
you think
title,
of
and
the
Kenny
first half,
should win the
I can't
U.S.
think of
title.
too much good to say about
Oh,
this game so
fucking
far. Maybe you
shoot
can
me.
do play-by-play and color.
2 for 13, man. They're doing even worse than Kansas was at three-point shooting. What is with these teams and their three-point shooting tendencies? I'm sure they have great three-point shooters. Maybe it's the fact that I don't know how many three-point shots I was putting up in the bulk of the Grambling days. I should check, but I think I would have quit shooting threes if I was going 2 for 13. All right.
We're all set to begin the second half.
Step slower. I don't think he's working a step slower. I think he's just not working a step faster, I think is the thing. Like he's still like he was born and raised on the WWE style, and I think it's been so ingrained in him at this point that it's hard to kind of adapt and improve.
The three was off target.
And it's not really a huge knock on him. It's just
At halftime, I caught
he'll
up
just
with
really.
Coach Wilson.
I mean,
He
I don't
felt
think
it
he's had
wouldn't
enough
be
matches
classy to
per
run up the
se
score and was going to
to
change
really
things in a way to
get
make
that
sure
style
that doesn't
down.
happen. Coach
and
said
work
that
a
even though the
slightly
starters had plenty of
faster,
energy, he
harder
would still
style
rotate
than
in
what
his
he's used
bench
to.
players. He said that it wasn't a question of fatigue, but more of a method of showing different looks on offense. Back to you, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. Out left. Peterson behind the arc. Meyer grabs the rebound inside. Feeds it to the right wing. Siakam.
But hey, also, how about them
Skips it to the
Warriors,
left
huh?
side. Peterson, nice little crossover.
Oh, yeah, I think we did
Aaron
talk about
shot
that
by
earlier.
Meyer. Usually, if he gets any sort of room, he nails it.
People were telling me about Klay
Klay
Thompson not being... And Klay Thompson fouled out on 16 points, or 6 points. Didn't matter.
Got away with one there. He
It's
had
Kevin
space to
Durant's the
shoot,
thing.
and he usually doesn't miss those.
Peterson
There are a lot of
catches it
people
out
salty
left.
about that.
Wow, his mid-range
Just a
game
lot
is
of people
generally
salty.
solid.
He can't believe it, and I can't believe it.
I don't care.
Seabrand
But then
backs
again,
down.
I'm a Magic fan, so I just never go... Like, I can't be disappointed when I go into an NBA season with no hope.
Puts it up.
It's like,
The turnaround shot
maybe the
was
Magic
off
will
the mark
have an
by
over
Seabrand.
500
But
season
they're
this
still out in
year?
front by 13.
No? Okay.
Peterson
And then just go on
gets
about
the
my day.
trade. He's 1
That's-
for 8 from long range. Just over 10 minutes left in the second half.
That's what I mostly care about.
Backs him down. Gets it far side. Misses by Shepard. Still a 10-point lead.
Yeah, see what happens. To be fair, I haven't seen people complain as much. I don't remember seeing people complain as much. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. When LeBron went to Miami, there's a lot of Cavs fans who were pissed off. But realistically, it was one of those things where it's like, you know,
Feeds it to the wing. Trailer has
you
it
could have
out
seen
left.
this coming.
It's blocked. You have to love a three who can
LeBron,
swat shots like a
your
big man.
He has
precious
the length
LeBron
and
did it to you
quickness
once
do that
already.
for you, and to do it in style.
Takes the
Created
three.
a super team.
Hit the left iron, but missed by Peterson.
Blake
He'll
might
make
be
that
gone,
one
oh
most
boy.
of the time.
Well, the D got a break on that one.
Maybe he'll go on a
Stolen
team
by
that
Oregon.
actually plays in the playoffs.
Smalls takes it up, finishes the break.
Yeah, let's take a
8
timeout.
unanswered points.
Put a little bit of emphasis on.
Take a timeout.
Let's do ball control, actually.
Well, it
Rings
looks
to
like
find
they're
a
getting
career,
set
and
to
then when a
inbound the
guy
ball.
goes for a ring over just being loyal, they bitch a fit. Yeah. Because honestly, how many people,
Inbounds
like
ball.
at this point,
Gonzaga has been
as
on the
good as
wrong
they
side
were,
of this long
with the
run.
legacy that they left, how many goddamn people talk about John Stockton or Karl Malone or Gary Payton or Sean Kemp? It's one of those things where it's like they lived in the Michael Jordan era and didn't get to like have a ring. I don't think the Knicks did either. I don't think Patrick Ewing has one either. So now it was like, oh yeah, well they never. And that shit really started with the LeBron thing too, when he actually lost like his first set of finals. Where it was like Michael never lost the finals. It's like, who gives a shit? So yeah, when they started defining LeBron by the fact that he was losing finals when Michael Jordan never did, I think that's when they really started putting too much of an emphasis on it.
Lets it go. The
Oh my
three-point
God.
shot was offline by Hall, and it's a 5-point game.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked. It was a pretty open look.
LeBron's going
Tough
through it.
to
They're
fault
focusing
him.
on 3 to
Siakam
5
inbounds
and
the
7
ball.
straight finals appearances. Yeah,
Peterson
7
goes
straight
up.
finals
He takes a
appearances.
bad bounce and goes out of bounds.
Kinda wish they
is
give
needed
credit-
out
dude.
on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest.
It's really weird because I actually it was probably at least a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't actually too long ago that I thought like
Trailer
like, you know, it'd be
passes
nice
it to the wing.
if
Fires the three.
Curtis Axel had another
Corralled
chance at
by Meyer,
something.
and that's his 5th
Then again,
rebound
I
in
think
this
at this point,
Tremendous
you know,
rebound. He looks
the fact that his
very
hair's
comfortable
thinned
under
right the
glass.
fuck out.
Hall beyond the arc.
I think he's in his
Black falls over the
mid-30s
board.
now.
Black did a good job to grab
probably
that rebound.
okay to-
Perfect position that time.
I gotta tell you, Curtis Axel is really. I wish
They're going to
wish
double team him.
out of the guys that they picked out of the job squad
Neal corrals the miss
to get
inside.
like just a random
He got lucky there,
WWE
Vern. You
championship
can't
reign.
expect
Curtis
any
Axel
miss
probably
when
would
you're
have been
that
pretty good.
Siakam
Hell, I probably
gets
would have
it
taken
on
Bo
the free throw
Dallas.
line. That last shot buried from 20. Gonzaga calls timeout. getting set to inbound the ball. The Bulldogs will get a few of their starters back in the game.
Eastern Conference Finals compared to Jordan.
Roller
I mean, Jordan
inbounds
faced
the ball.
some stiff
About
competition
7.5
too.
minutes left in the second half. Tosses it up.
Like the Magic,
Beyond the arc by Cox.
were there, and
He
Penny and
shooting
Shaq.
66% for the game.
And then I think they had to deal with
Raises
Atlanta.
up.
I can't remember who all that they had to deal with in the Eastern
Oregon
Conference
is
Finals.
having big problems from beyond the arc.
But I know there's
I
some
think
all-time
Tracy has
great
something for
teams
us
that
on
people
that.
talk about.
Tracy?
Coach Hunter wants to
With,
see his players move more
who
effectively
Jordan
without
faced
the
in
ball
the,
so they can get better looks
oh,
in the
I should have
basket.
just
He
went
told
in.
his guys,
That's really
"Get
on
to
me
the
right
open
there.
spot on the floor. I know you can hit that shot." Vern?
All right, Tracy.
If they leave a shooter like him open next time, believe me, he's going to make them pay for it.
Last tray off the mark by Neal.
There we go.
Roller tosses it up court. Lucky break for the defense.
Oh my
Whoever was
God.
supposed to be
Oh,
guarding
dude, I
him
think he's
better
hurt.
wake up,
Oh,
because the next
shit.
time, it
Like he
won't
was
be
like clutching his arm and
Fires.
everything.
No
I don't know what happened.
three-point attempt. They're still
I feel
down
bad
nine.
to have him still in, honestly.
Myers
There you go. Ah, he'll drive in.
misses, but he'll get 2 shots from the line.
Team won 55 games with a replacement level SG. Oh, Dallas is pretty young. Yeah. Ah,
Can't set
damn.
the first.
Coach Hunter may have to deal with some chemistry issues after those substitutions because that gives him a pretty inexperienced lineup out there. It's the wrong
That's on
time
me.
to start missing your free throws, Vern. They
There we
sure
go.
would like to pad their lead.
They're trying. They're
Inbounds the ball.
they're really rallying back here. They're trying to get the ball moving. Get that nice little snowball effect going.
Peterson dishes it to the wing. Three-pointer by Hall.
Took
He's
Mo
3
Williams
for
to the
8 for the
finals.
game.
Oh man.
Under 6 minutes left in the second half. Backs down. High post. Shepard
Hey,
bounces it to
LeBron
the
took
baseline.
Mo Williams to a finals. Jordan took Dickie Simpkins to a
The
finals.
hook shot.
And Bill
Went to the
Wennington.
backboard,
He took him to
but it was
rings.
no good by Roller.
He took Dickie Simpkins
But
to
they're
2
still up by 8.
championships. The man
Seager
averaged like
corrals
2
it
points a
and adds
game.
his 10th rebound in this one.
Neal has missed quite a few shots in a row now, and it's unavoidable that it's going to start
Fuck.
affecting his confidence.
The steal by Oregon. That last basket was buried by Neal. Great defensive play leads to a quick bucket.
Aggressive D like that can shift momentum on you.
Ah, there we go.
Nice move in the paint on that last shot by Roller. Hall dumps it off. Neal gets it left wing.
Oh yeah. Random tangent. I know Jack's heard this
Smalls.
because I talked to him about it earlier in the week. Because it's been a few days since I got
Neal
since
pulls the
I've
trigger. Helcom
since I
pulls
last
it in.
streamed. I got on a really weird tangent over the weekend,
About 4.5
and I
minutes left
forget
in
what
the
I
second
was
half.
thinking about. I had this random thought on
passes it to the
of
stripe,
watching
picks it
YouTube
up.
videos.
The layup
I think it was
banked in by Seabrook.
something like old school
They now have a
TNN
double-digit
related.
lead.
And then, like, I got onto a tangent
Coach Hunter
of
saw something out there he
other
didn't like.
TNN shows, and I remembered
Timeout.
Roller
He
Jam.
wants to make sure
And I
that
actually
everyone
found,
is
like,
working
complete
together out
episodes
there.
of Roller Jam. Like, there are some episodes of Roller Jam where you could still see the roller derby part going down. And then you could see the parts of Roller Jam when they just stopped giving a fuck. And it just became ECW on wheels.
Meyer inbounds the ball. Hall. Meyer corrals the miss.
The D was late getting
Although
there, but they
I
got
do
away
say,
with it.
Gets it to the
um,
baseline. Shepard
oh,
throws up.
goddamn.
Peterson grabs the rebound.
when I'm
Leads it in, takes it up.
don't get all like.
Snaps down
By the
inside.
way, guys, don't get
Right
too much in
around
a
4 minutes left in
heated
the second
like.
half.
I don't mind a
There's
debate.
nothing he can
I
do but
understand.
shake his head on that one.
Just don't get too heated
Move on.
over LeBron
Shepard
versus Jordan.
for 3. Siakam yanks
Feel
it
like
down
that's-
inside. Puts it up.
I feel like that's just on a road to
They're still down 5. Stolen away.
It's just on a
The
road
intercept.
to
What great reflexes.
nothing.
He pounced in
It's not
and
that
picked
bad.
that
I know
one
it's not
off
that bad.
easily.
I just don't want to.
Snatched off the boards by
Like, I
Seabrook.
understand when it's not when it's getting. I'll understand when it's
Sure his
getting
coach will be
heated.
telling him that.
I just don't want to. I just want to nip it. Like, just make sure it's like all right, and I just.
He misses the first.
It's kind of like the warning, where it's like I understand, nothing's going on, but.
Good on number 2.
I mean, you guys really aren't talking about the true greatest player of all time, Brian Scalabrine. Nobody
Peterson throws it.
out there
Myers
is a
snatches
bigger
the
spark plug
offensive
to their
rebound.
team,
Meyer with
like the
shot.
White Mamba was.
Unloads. The big second chance bucket
I
by
think
Smalls. And they're now
Jordan
behind by
versus
9.
Scalabrine one-on-one, Scalabrine would win every
Seabrook
time.
backs him
LeBron versus
down.
Scalabrine one-on-one, Scalabrine would win every time.
Gets it. Right wing.
I think even fucking LeVar Ball would lose to Scalabrine.
Smalls dishes.
Greatest
right
ever
wing.
player,
Down
Sebastian
low.
Telfair.
Siakam pulls up from the elbow. Meyer gets the board inside.
You have to hit that.
Hard to imagine he could get a cleaner
And
look.
in an alternate 2K14 universe, the greatest NBA player who ever lived will be Sharif
To the right.
Abdur-Rahim.
Shoots from 13 feet. Fired short by Peterson.
Luke
The
Walton
defender was all
lowering a
over him
bell.
there. Nice run out.
Trailer
Didn't
goes
he?
up.
Wasn't he only in like one shy, or did he win just as many rings as his dad?
Meyer.
Didn't he win just as many NBA championships as his dad?
Small.
Which is
Catches it
fucking
top of
insane
the
to
key.
think.
Dishes outright. Shoots it.
Jacques Vaughn and his 0-22 streak shooting.
They're still down 7. Shepard.
Oh. I was hoping to draw a foul.
Grabs the rock.
It's alright, we're up by 11 with 1:40 left. I haven't been thinking too hard about the game. I think that's always the key thing, it seems, is to not really
Black grabs it.
is to really just kind of let it fly a little bit
D sloughed
and not
way
worry
off
too much
him,
about
and he still
the
somehow couldn't get it to go.
game.
Gets it. Right wing.
I think when I focus too much on the game, that's when I end up losing.
Ducks call time. They're behind by 14. 1:20 left in the game. Well, let's get back to the action.
Robert Horry. Who could forget
Siakam
Nick Van
inbounds
Exel?
the ball.
Come on now.
Meyer launches one from beyond the arc. Trailer corrals the miss off the nice box out.
Who could forget
Goes up.
Adam Morrison? Come on, guys.
Rebound right
Adam
there.
Morrison.
He got great position and kept himself between his man and the hoop.
By 16. Meyer to end the run. Seabrandt
Here we
gets
go.
the rebound. Seabrandt is
At
one
this
basket
point, it
away
doesn't
from
really
the
matter
double-double.
too much
Oh, he
here.
was wide open, Vern.
We'll
He has
do
to
a
knock
little bit of
that shot
practice
down.
with
Meyer
pick and
lead
rolls.
pass to the paint. Fast basket on the mark by Trailer.
Great job to hang on to the lead. They're doing it all.
Eddie Jones, dude. I know you're probably joking. I
Left wing.
legitimately
Puts it
liked
up.
Eddie Jones.
The quick shot.
I
missed by
really
Peterson.
enjoyed Eddie
Great
Jones.
job on the D getting a hand up in his face.
4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Dumps it down low. Nice lay-in off the glass by Trailer.
They should hold on to the lead, Vern. If they play smart, they can walk away with the win.
Small passes it up court.
There we go.
Peterson
Come on,
shoots
come
the
on.
three. Gets it to go.
Oh,
Perfect
they
use of
trying.
the bounce pass, Vern.
They
I'd
down by
like
like
to see that.
17 though. Not gonna
Picks it
happen.
up. Can't convert, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Anthony Bennett's a EuroLeague champion, huh?
And he makes the first.
Nobody's gonna mention Kwame Brown. Oh my God, I wanna know who won the Canadian basketball championship this year. I want to know if Royce White carried the London Lightning
Siakam
to.
inbounds the ball.
I want to know if Royce White carried London to the Canadian basketball championship. Then we can start talking about greatest of all time
He
players
did a
right
nice
here.
job of determining
He's an
what
Iowa
the
State
defense
alum.
gave him, and he took it.
We see it so often, that area from 10 to 15 being a sweet spot. Dicey pass. What a pass. Peterson
Ooh.
doesn't go. That's his first personal foul.
I want to know that. Who won the
Shooting 2.
Canadian Basketball League.
Knocks down the first one.
Come on. National Basketball League of Canada.
He gets the second to
Most
fall
recent
as well.
champions, London Lightning. Look at that.
And
One
that's the
finals,
ball
one
game.
title. There you
The
go.
Bulldogs knock off
Royce White,
Oregon, 69
currently
to
undefeated
52.
in the finals.
And now it's time to show you our
Let's
player of
go.
the game.
Actually, he isn't even listed. Why is he not listed? He should be. I think he was like one of their big pickups.
Now let's send it to the studio
Oh, well.
and Greg Gumbel.
Who
with
was
the
player of the
Pontiac game-changing performance.
I didn't see who was player of the game. Oh well. We won, that's all that matters. Let me look at the box score. I can probably find out who got it. Well, shit. You know, it was probably Seabrant. Is it Seabrant or Shepard? Seabrant got a double-double. Shepard's the one who got the most points, though. I didn't see. I'm sure I can look. I can always look back on it later if I really felt like it. I'm sure someone will tell me in my YouTube comments later. It was this guy. Yeah, they didn't notice. Oh, there we go. All right, where do we sit? Here. He seems to be losing some. Alright, we're still good with him. Actually, we might want to do the visit the recruiting at home with him this time around. And then we'll push both of these guys with us. I still got one more home visit with him. And no more home visits with him. Okay, cool. But I think we can do a campus tour with him. I don't know. Didn't Royce... Yeah, Royce White had an issue getting on planes. That's the whole reason why he was in Iowa State in the first place. He was supposed to go to Kentucky. But he had a fear of planes, so he went to Iowa State. I don't know how they accommodated him, but I guess they did. Yeah, the anxiety problems guy, by the way, yeah. Let's just save it real quick. Why not? It's not like I wouldn't beat them again. He put up a fight, though. Started putting up a fight. Alright, one more game. And it's against New Mexico. And then we'll be done with our non-conference games. I'm hoping I really start in on a beatdown of a team. Maybe I could try to do that with New Mexico. Get out like a half early,
on 2K Sports.
and then just
Gonzaga
focus on
Bulldogs battle
recruiting
for New
and
Mexico.
such. Try to try to spend this time doing doing the recruiting and the who's it's
Dishes it to the middle. Trailer unloads
the conference
from 10
games.
feet. Scores the opening
If I
field
get up
goal.
by 20, that's totally
They
what
take
I'm
a
doing.
2-point lead.
I wonder how quickly I can get up by 20 and try to get in the non-conference games in this.
Mon Plaisir with
I think
the floater.
that's the key
Pulled
right
in
here.
by Trailer.
Let's go, boys.
Shepard dumps it off. Bounces it to
This is
baseline.
like playing with the
Trailer
Warriors.
catches
We aren't
it
looking
upright.
to.
Great
We're just
pass.
looking to see how
Seabird
quickly we can
races
beat
up.
them,
Pretty
so
pass
that we
by
can work
Trailer.
on something else.
They're in front, 4-0.
Hey, MWG, how's it going?
Buckendahl catches it, top of the key. McCowan beats it to the wing.
Nope.
Black
All right, let's
snatches
go.
the rebound.
No wasted possessions. Let's do this.
Backs in. Shoots it. The 7-footer
There you go.
dropped
All right.
in by Seabrant.
We're getting there.
And they're now up by 6. They're
Do
bringing
I
the
still
double team.
upload the TEW on
McCowan, way
YouTube?
up
It seems the
court. Left wing.
notifications non-existent. Yeah, I
Passes
still
it to
do
the
the. I
outside.
don't know why notifications are non-existent. And yes,
Can't
I do.
get the three-pointer to fall.
TEW on
That was
YouTube.
a much quicker
Still,
shot than
pretty
they
much
might
every
have
week.
liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fall.
There's always a Hawkeye Pro one
Sebring
pretty much
backs
every week.
in.
It really depends
Braylon
on the
lobs it to the wing.
time when I
Shepard
get
takes
around
the
to
shot. Good
CFC.
from three-point range. By 9. The
Oh, can you
Lobos
imagine if I
will
go
try
up
to
like
end
20
this
nothing
run.
like this? Oh, that'll make me happy.
Buckendahl gets it on the strike.
Ooh, they had to get something. They had to get something eventually.
Passes
Oh,
inside.
shit.
The Bulldogs turn
What
this
was
one
that?
over out of bounds.
Oh, that was not a good look. It wasn't about the defensive pressure either. He just fired it off target.
Mohammed inbounds the ball. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, for an update. What do you have for us, Tracy?
Vern, before the game, we
balls.
talked with the Lobos coach.
Sorry,
He told me that he has
just
a lot of faith in the
blech.
defensive ability of his players, and today he'd like to see them match
starting to-
that
I'm
effort
starting to
on
feel
the
the
other end of
tiredness
court.
now.
He said that would make them a
I knew I
very
was
tough
going to.
team to beat, not to mention make him a very happy coach.
Thank you, Tracy.
Like, I knew the tiredness was eventually going to hit.
Clip up and in on that last layup.
The fact that
That's
I've
why
done like
coaches want you to hit the glass
the
when
extent
shot is
of
released. Good things happen
2 long
when you keep
naps
that pressure
for
on.
sleep today.
An 8-point differential. Dicey pass. Roller crashes the boards.
This obviously isn't the way they wanted to
And then
start the
working
game,
on
Vern.
just.
They're already
Oh, I
forcing
didn't mean to
themselves
do that.
into
And
a
that's a
catch-up
pump fake.
mode.
Misfired on that last three by Shepard.
Once again, they're just. It's
Leads
the
him
one
in.
thing I
Buckendahl
dislike
has
is
it
that there
down
seems
low.
to be timing issues
McCowan
with
dishes
shots
the high
compared to
post.
pump fakes. I could really do with that not being a thing.
He misses the first.
Jesus Christ. I know if you're using restricted mode on YouTube, which I don't know why.
Good on number 2.
Restricted mode is the, hey,
Roller
I need
inbounds
someone
the
to
ball.
come
Meyer
fucking
passes it up court.
change my
Backs
diaper.
down.
Because I'm pretty sure they already
Kicks
had
it
like
out
a
to the left
kids
wing.
mode, but now they have restricted mode
Roller.
for all the things you might not like. But yeah,
And it's a
I do know if
9-point
you're on
game.
YouTube on restricted mode, wrestling stuff doesn't show up. Like, not just like WCPW and shit like that, but like even the TEW stuff.
From the high post.
I did notice that when they rolled out
Throws it in.
restricted mode.
He
I'm
got
like,
it
wow,
up there, but it
it's
just
it's
wouldn't
like
fall.
literally my
With a
TEW
little more
videos, and that's
touch,
about it.
Might have.
Like,
Davis, right wing.
Game Studio Tycoon was
Roller
there.
backs
I
him
remember
down.
that. It's like Game Studio
Behind the
Tycoon
arc.
is there, and I made
Yanked down
fucking
inside by Mohammed.
Holocaust 9/11 and just
McCowan.
awful jokes.
Gun puts it up, connects from long range.
And that was there.
Gonzaga takes its first
Is
time out of the
WCPW
game.
good? I think they've definitely gotten better. I don't really watch them. I had a buddy who has like the WCPW Plus or what, the extra, whatever it is.
Well, let's get back to the action. The Bulldogs will
What
make
time
some
is it over here? It
substitutions.
is. What time is it? 4 a.m. 4 a.m.
Roller inbounds the ball.
They're playing man-to-man
Usually
here,
go to
Vern.
bed at like 6.
Meyer swings it to the wing. High post.
But yeah,
Passes
just
to
due to the
baseline.
fact that it's
The
like
9-footer.
95 degrees out every
Nothing
day
but
the
net
last
by
several
Cox.
days.
They extend the lead to 8.
And just a
right around
general-
8 minutes left in the half.
Having my sleep schedule completely boned over the weekend.
Buckendahl catches it.
Thanks
right
to
wing.
everything that was
Gunn
going on.
throws it up.
I couldn't fall
They
asleep
roll
till
this
like
with
9.
goaltending.
Are
Now
you
shot.
kidding me? Really? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, like there were entire channels devoted to TEW,
He was hacked
like some of the
and will
bigger,
go to the line
like
for a couple.
known Like some of the bigger actual TEW channels that basically do pretty much 90% TEW. Like they don't even show up if you search them. It's kind of weird. I don't know why anyone would ever use restricted mode unless they were on the, unless it was some like, you know, 5-year-old kid. But I'm pretty sure that's why they have a YouTube Kids. So that you can watch Spider-Man and Frozen Elsa dry hump each other.
That offensive rebound didn't come to him by accident. He knew right where to be.
Really?
Knocks down the first one. Both teams are making substitutions.
Yeah, I do gotta say, I spent too much goddamn time. I spent a ton of time just these last few days in Photoshop because I had an idea in my head that now it's like, all right, well, I've had the idea, and like it originally started with like maybe I don't need to make a TEW skin, another one. Because I made one specifically for Hawkeye Pro, and then I did the anime one, and now there's another one where it's like, I had a cool idea that'd be really nice if there was a really, like I had an idea where it was like, if I had a really simple skin that looked sort of, it was something that I made that's like a weird combination of inspiration from like Sports Center and Premier League and like NBA 2K17 style, where it's very flat, very simplistic. It's not too like gaudy. Because I've seen ones that was like this really cool, elegant HD one, and it just looks gaudy. Because they use some like god-awful font that's just really hard to read. That's why I usually try to keep it very simple. But
And they go up by
yeah,
7.
I was just like, I made like a screen. I made like a control panel screen, and I'm like, okay, I think I found the style, and now I'm just like going full bore in it, and I don't know why. I don't need to make a new one. I already have a mod that I don't work on.
All right, Tracy. The shot was banked in by Roller.
A mod that like I originally planned to have done by like around this time. I started it a year ago. At the rate it's going, it's going to be like another year before it ever sees the light of day. I'm trying to have it done by like maybe the end of the year, but that's probably not going to be a thing. Because as I found out, doing a mod is very ambitious, but there's a reason why when you see the cool TEW mods out there that it's a literal team of people. Because one man doing this is just the Drizzlies. It's like, wow, this really does kind of suck. Like, the mod doesn't suck, just the work that you realized you've committed yourself to.
It falls. They cut it to 6.
Book shows like a New Japan show, meaningless 6-mans in the first half, important stuff after the intermission. I thought about doing that.
Roller gets it right side, releases. Off the mark,
I thought about that's how I thought about doing bits of Hawkeye Pro. Start running it like a so I could utilize more people and maybe like give them more matches for experience. Is to just give them like 6-man tags. Where it's like, all right, I got 2 hours of TV to fill. I got these storylines to run, and then you know there's extra fluff.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
That's what I really should be doing. I should be running more tags on my TV shows. And then, you know, run like those, you know, tag and 6-man tag and stuff like that. Like how they do for Raw. Give a couple of like pretty cool matches to do. Where it's like, oh yeah, maybe this like one-on-one television title match or something between like upper mid-card guys. And then on the events, it's like you go full born to the big one-on-one stories. And it's a lot of one-on-one matches or 3-way dances or whatnot.
Left side. Fly.
Potential tag teams can work and think, well, I need to start heating this. Yeah.
reeled in.
I gotta be honest. I really should I need to. I want to have more tag teams, and I'm in a weird predicament where I'm finding tag teams where it's like this would be a good tag team to have in the division, and I'm sitting here thinking like, you know, I have guys that I don't necessarily use that I could use in my tag division, but yet these guys would be really fun to have because they're already an established tag team. And people would know them, and they would have an extremely good match rather than, hey, let's introduce this tag team, and maybe they'll have good chemistry and it'll work out. Check my cover book here. You can imagine how hard it is on something more complex. Yeah.
Gunn brings it up the floor.
The upside to TEW is that when I tried modding WMMA, it was like really simple and quick to do shit. And I was like, all right, I can do this. This is really lickety-split quick. But, like, TEW, there's a lot more nuances in it. And it's like, well, this probably not good. So it's like, okay, this is the one I prefer to work with because it has the freedoms of stuff that I want them to have the freedoms to do. But, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, but because of that, there's a bit more, complexity to it.
Left wing. Lobs it to the paint. Trailer from close range.
There you go.
Right in. New Mexico.
We're still not through the first half. And I'm still only up by 8. What is this?
Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
I mean, I guess this is what I signed up for.
Montplaisir inbounds the ball.
Can't really complain too much.
Mohammed.
Did anyone see what rank I am? I didn't even, like, check.
The shot off the mark.
I knew I was 13th at one point, but I think that was before the Kansas game. I don't even know where I'm at now.
Dishes it to the wing.
It'd be one of those things that losing to New Mexico is, like, a huge deal. It's like, damn, did you see when that team lost to... You see when Gonzaga lost to New Mexico? That's huge.
With some difficulties. Stolen away.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a thief burn.
There you go. Use the I meant to use the mismatch, and then I meant to pass it out, but I was basically in the shooting motion by the time the guy was showing up to double team me. It's like shit. The pass was there, and I was just a little too late on the trigger.
It to the left wing. Out left. Passes it to the left
Ooh,
wing.
there you go. That's a long 2, but I'll take it.
By 10. Gunn brings it up. Poked away. And it's scooped up by Shepard.
Ooh, look at that.
Pop. It in two-handed. They take a 12-point
We're doing pretty good, I think. I don't know if it's Big B or
he is on fire. But they're still behind by 10.
Whoever the power forward is here, Trailer, if they've been the one doing the shooting here. I know they've been doing pretty well. Oh, God, Seabrant.
And was missed by Seabrant. But they're still out in front.
We're still up by 10 at least, so that's good.
Between the shot clock and the game clock.
This is the point where I can feel myself running out of fumes.
Has it on the free throw line. Montplaisir goes up. Seabrant gets the rebound.
Where it's like I've been running on fumes all day, and now that I've spent time just sitting in my chair playing video games, that's when it's really starting to be like, yeah, now you're not up and moving around and doing shit, and you're just playing basketball.
Both teams are making substitutions.
It also probably didn't help having dinner.
Gets the second to fall as well. Roller is needed.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned a couple weeks ago. I had someone
inbounds the ball.
Try to commit fraud on my Sprint account. Yeah, the account from my cell phone, my Sprint account, they ended up using some dude in New York, I guess, ended up getting in my Sprint account and ordered like 2 iPhone 7S's. And Sprint was really good about it because, like, they knew that it was fraud,
We're all
and they
set to begin
immediately
the second
like
half. The
was
New
like,
Mexico
nope,
coach
not sending
Wants
this,
to shake
blasey
things up
blasey.
just a little bit, and this
Not gonna
could be
let
an
this
excellent
work.
move. The group of kids on the floor play with great
know,
chemistry.
They didn't have my card, so they couldn't. You know, they didn't have my card or my number or anything, and I don't have that like actively stored there, so they couldn't just use that as far as that was concerned. So I didn't have any money that just like disappeared. That would have been fucked. But yeah, they tried using my account to get me some new new iPhone 7s's.
We'll see if he got the message.
So I had to go like unlock my account. It was originally like, oh yeah, I need to go unlock my account so that I can pay my bill. But now it's like, okay, I've unlocked my account, but I'm still probably just going to wait for Friday to pay my bill because I'd rather not spend all my, you know, have to spend all my money on just, you know, cheap-ass food. Ah, damn. Sorry.
Misses the jumper.
Dealing with something.
Tosses it up court.
Just trying to move it around.
Backs in. Hubbard catches it. Right wing.
Oh.
Shot missed in three-point range. The team wasn't too worried.
We're getting there, though. We're up by 15.
Gave him room to get it
It's a
off.
15-point game. We're very close.
Him driving it in.
I gotta be honest. I think at this point I could probably
Pass left side.
just end it and I'd be good. But
Shepard gets whistled for blocking, and that's his first foul.
Well, he got there in time, but it looked like he was leading when the contact occurred.
that's fine. Yeah, I never played Comic Book Hero, though. Like, it's one of those things that I thought about it because it's like, Grey Dog software game. It should be pretty good, you know. But yeah, I never really did get around to
Makes
it.
the first.
It's kind of like the M. Dickey games, where it's like I played the wrestling games, but I'm like, I don't know how the other games would go. Like when M. Dickey made like a prison game or a school game, I was like, it might not be the best.
Down, pulls the trigger. Buckendahl pulls it down.
I really just kind of YOLO'd the shit out of that, and it didn't work.
Has it high post. Buckendahl can't hit the shot off the glass.
There we go. Over there. Oop.
Meyer gets it. High post. Bounce pass. Baseline. Seabrand.
I can't remember. I can't remember how Seabrand has done thus far this game.
Shepard dishes to the right. Hubbard from the baseline.
I was just trying to.
Stivers has it. And that's his fourth.
I need to get something moving, man. They're just gonna end up really beating us on defense here. I need to get like a little bit of. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do here? Here. We're gonna start calling some fucking plays. We're gonna start getting some shit under control that way. Just put the fucking ball in the hoop, get us some points, and let's get a little bit of a move on going. Shepard's doing pretty good. We still got 5 timeouts. Okay.
Getting set to inbound the ball. The Bulldogs are going to make some substitutions. Buckendahl inbounds the ball. McCowan launches it.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
There we go. Come on. All right.
Leads him with the
There you
pass.
go. There you go.
Off the backboard and in. He's 6 for 11 for the game.
Traylor's going to run away with this for us. 15 points up.
Gunn gets it outright. Dish right wing from downtown. Trailer pulls it
There you
in.
go.
He was knocking down threes
Come on,
earlier.
come on.
It looks as though he's lost his touch a little bit.
Black
Why'd you lob it?
catches it middle.
Wing that bitch over there.
Left wing. Tipped away. But
There you
it's
go.
recovered by
There you go.
Gonzaga.
Come on,
Nice
Chi-Chi.
little crossover. Black tosses it up. Comes up empty from 9 feet.
Come on, man. We
Still up
need
15.
something. I'm always so ridiculously close to 20, and then it just doesn't happen.
He's one
Go.
from deep.
Chuck and pray.
Unloads.
There you
Answers
go.
Right back with his own three.
We need a little bit
They're
of something.
leading 51-36. Mohammed dumps it inside. McCowan gets it right wing. Here
See what
comes
we
the double
got.
team.
See what we
Feeds
got.
to the elbow.
Force him to do something with the
Shoots
ball.
from 13
Oh,
feet,
God.
right in the bottom of the bucket.
Who's supposed to be
Both
that?
teams
Was
are
that
making
me?
a few lineup
I was
changes.
supposed to be on him? I don't know. I could use them not making shots, though. Come on.
Caught. Inbounds the ball.
Yeah, Red Robin tournament. This is a mental exercise. Yeah, I
Has it
know.
down
I
low.
understand. When I do the Grand Prix, it's just like, all right, how am I going to make this work? Who's going to beat who? What's going to happen? Blah, 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 you know.
He wants it badly.
He wants it more than anyone else. That's for sure.
Usually it's
And
halfway
he gets
down.
what he
Yeah,
wants.
it is not really.
Shoots from the top of the key. Grabbed by Roller.
They've got to learn to be patient on offense. Good shots will come if you don't rush them.
Caught. Dishes it to the right. Roller backs in. Out left.
Whoop.
Bounces it inside.
That's what I always heard. That the Grey Dog software games that weren't made by Adam Ryland generally weren't the most complete games.
Mohammed takes the
To be
shot.
fair, it's not like Adam
Hit
Ryland has
beyond the arc.
been producing
Roller
nothing
fires
but
it
hits.
way up court.
I mean,
The D
Wrestling
got away
Spirit's
with one
been
there.
okay,
He had
but
space to shoot, and he
it
usually
wasn't
doesn't miss
exactly
those.
what I had in mind
Layup
for
was
a
dropped in by
text-based
Seabrand.
wrestling game
It's
where you
like a
do an
library
actual
here, Vern.
career.
We need some excitement to get this crowd going.
Which story you're telling in the tournament for each finalist? I gotta tell you, I'm kind of excited for this next for my Grand Prix, because like I've got the heavyweight title booked to Anniversary 4. I'm still like 10 months out, but I've pretty much got the title, the heavyweight title matches booked for the next 10 months. So unless something insane happens, yeah, it'll be pretty much that.
Well, let's get back to the action.
And that's already factoring in guys that I'll bring in over the next 10 months. Because I do know guys that I'll probably be bringing in over that time.
Mohammed
That'll be
inbounds
pretty
the
big.
ball. McCowan.
Yeah, I think my Anniversary 3 main event was pretty much planned before. I mean, generally, like when I do my Grand Prix, I have a winner in
Mohammed catches
mind,
it, left wing.
being like,
So
okay,
that
this
wasn't
guy's
the
gonna
shot they
win,
wanted there, but they'll take
blasey
it.
blasey.
The Bulldogs have got a nice lead.
You know, so
Takes it up.
let's build around the
Great
fact that he
finish
can
by
win this,
McCowan.
and that gives him
But
a
they
shot.
still trail by 15. About 5.5 minutes left in the second half.
So yeah, I pretty much have an idea in
Raises
mind
up.
already.
Roller corrals the miss inside. Bounces high, but falls through.
There's potential
By
just in a
17.
minute. Oh, that's cool.
Knocks it loose. And it's gathered up by
Ugh.
Black. Hits the
Hey,
quick
he still
shot.
made it in his face.
They push the lead to 19.
19 might be good enough.
Pass.
We're like
low
5
block.
minutes in.
Stolen
There
by
you go.
Gonzaga. The
There you
D
go.
was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it.
Ah,
Keep
God
the
damn
heat
it.
on. Wait for the
How does
misstep,
these
and then
motherfuckers get
capitalize.
there so
Leads
goddamn
him in.
quickly?
Mohammed
So one thing I don't like is it seems like they're just superhuman when it comes
gets it
to
on the elbow.
getting in there.
Snatched off the defensive glass by
Put the
Roller.
dagger in.
How did he miss that one?
Put the
It
dagger in.
happens. He's just gotta shake
Let's
it
go.
off and reload.
Takes it up. Laid
There you go.
up and in.
Good enough. 21. Up by 21. There you go. Won by 14. So yeah, they started coming back in the last 5 minutes. That can at least get me to next place here. Carroll and Crenshaw are unhappy. Probably because they don't get with They don't probably get minutes that they probably figured they'd get more minutes. And I say, no, you're fine. Can I give him another one? Oh, I got a lot of pep talks I can use. Let's give one to Hubbard. Give another one to Crenshaw. Let's give one to Drayton. Let's give one to Carroll. Everybody else, I think, is pretty A-okay right now. Keep everyone kind of decently happy, you know. Cool. Those were the 3 games. You know what I might do is I might do all the I'll do this week, and then probably in like a week and a half or so, to be like, hey, it's been 2 years since I started doing this. That's when I'll do like a big all the conference games, and then the conference tournament, and then that'll be like the end of that. Next video will be is this a guy we need to Might as well get it done. Oh, I don't have enough. I suck. That's alright. I think I pretty much have him now. The other team seemed to have dropped out of that one. This one's almost a dead heat now. This one, they seem to be working on it, but I'm trying to get there. I'm getting there. Oh, no. I'm still there. Ish. I would like to have one 5-star guy, but it looks like I got at least 2 4-stars coming in. Of course, there's the off-season recruiting, too, so... See ya, MRG. So, I still got at least 2, potentially 3 4-star guys. I'd like to have the 5-star guy, but we'll see. And then, of course, there's the off-season recruiting. So, we'll see what happens with that. Just get ahead on that sophomore, yeah. I mean, it's close. It's very close. We're not on his radar yet, but once he becomes a junior, we'll be on his radar, and I could probably pull ahead. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. All right. Move to right here. We get through all of that nonsense. And then we are at the conference games. I will just sim through the day here. We are at number 11 after all of this. So, I guess Oregon and New Mexico didn't give me the biggest of leaps. But we are 13-0 going into our conference tournament. We'll probably lose a couple of games. You never know how it's going to work, but we might. A lot of really solid wins that I'm a big fan of. Very low-scoring games on some of these. But then again, I think some of these were also like just straight up sim half the game. But either way, very, very solid games that we've had. I enjoyed it. We've done extremely well for ourselves, and we are the 11th team in the nation going into our conference games. And that will be the next video, which I will celebrate 2 years of this with all the conference games, skipping right along through the conference games with the recruiting, and then, of course, down here, the conference tournament leading up to Selection Sunday, and we'll see where we hit in that. So it has been a very good series of games leading up to this, and like I said, I've been saying, I've had a good feeling we're going to be doing pretty damn well, and I think especially, I was a little weary against Kansas, but I think the strong Kansas win has given me a lot of confidence about how good we can do this season. I'm feeling not only can we get out of the second round, I think we might even just skip the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. I'm saying Final Four or bust. I think we can look forward to that. I'm feeling it. This might be the year. Who knows? I'm going to try to keep expectations reasonable, but you never know. This might be the year for us. Let me see if there was anything. Yeah, still no bracketology or anything. That's fine. Who sits where in the polls? Let me see. So we got Syracuse at 14-0 still, so that's going to be interesting. We got a 13-3 Villanova, 13-3 Wisconsin, UConn, North Carolina, Syracuse. That's a lot of the usual suspects. San Diego State, Pitt is up there. Penn State. I don't think Penn State's basketball team has ever been that great. Look at that, 13-0. Trying to see Vanderbilt, Duke. Duke's all the way down at 21. Huh. Well, either way, been a solid set of games, and we're gonna skip right along through the end of the season on the next one. So thank you guys. I said I was probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna do some TEW because I haven't done CFC in a while. So I will do that. For those of you who watch this on YouTube, though, I appreciate you guys continuing to watch. And yeah, it's feeling like a good season, and we'll see what happens on the next one. So I will see you guys next time.